3 men, all suspected as drug dealers, were found dead in a Range Rover in Workhouse Lane, Rettendon, Essex. Initial reports say they were shot at close range with shotguns by at least 2 assailants. The men have been identified as Pat Tate, Tony Tucker and Craig Rolfe, locals said to have strong links with the Essex drug trade. 2 men, one from Suffolk and one from Essex, have been arrested in connection with the killings and are currently being...
Some things you see when you're young get burned into your memory. They mould you into the person you will become. You don't even realise it's happened.
...of the burgeoning drug trade.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Richard Stenson.
I know who you are.
You do?
Of course. You requested to see me. I had you checked out. You're a reporter. You got that kind of, I don't know what goes on in the real fucking world look about your face.
Quite. Well, if you really want to impress me, why am I here?
You know, I don't know. I mean, it's not the anniversary. They're certainly not about to let me out, so...
I'm here because people have died. There's no leads, there's no evidence, no one wants to say anything, but everyone's looking in your direction.
Why?
Because your son's one of the people missing and presumed dead. Hardly funny.
No, it's not funny. It's retribution.
And cameras off. This guy's going to be here soon? Yeah, just keep calm.
Okay, so what happened?
What are you going to do with this if I tell you?
I'm a reporter. I'll report it in my paper.
Why?
Because people want to know what happened.
Surely no one's that interested anymore.
Oh, that's because most people can't see the wood for the trees. Whereas I think this goes a little bit deeper. All the way back here somehow, like someone out there is fighting for you in here, am I right?
No. But you are closer than you realise. A story that I've got to tell can't be reported.
Then why start?
Because it has to be known. Some person has to whisper to one other, and then another, and then 10 more, so that it's known without being reported, written down, or recorded. Can you get your head around that?
I can.
Yeah, just keep calm.
Boys, I have got the best tip on a horse, right? It's called Coming Up the Rear, and it's fucking 11 to 1 odds.
Someone's on a wind-up with that one, I'll check it.
No, I checked it out. It's racing in Chepstow, I think.
Go on, fuck it, I'm in for a jack.
Let's not get too heavy.
All right, I'll have a pound. Go on then.
I'm in for a pound.
Yeah? Quid each?
Well, heads up, here he is. Okay, boys, let's go.
Come on, boys.
Manager, come on, now.
Hello, Joe. All right, yeah, very good. Good stuff.
Get down on the fucking ground! Hold there! You're in the corner! In the corner! Come on, fuck! Lose your head! Get the fuck down! What's he looking at? Come on, you fat cunt!
All right, I'm trying.
It's unlocked. Gone?
Yeah.
What did I just say to you? Get your hand away from the fucking dirt. Face the floor. Oi, I'll see ya. Get back. Get fucking back. Get back. Fucking shooter. Get yourself a bundle out. There we go. Slip inside your bra. It's all yours, my love. Little bonus for you. Hey. Can't you read? Not read the sign, look.
I'm having a very stressful morning, all right?
Don't be shy. Don't worry. You come here and kick in the snow. Go on. Go on, come on. Give me a little kick.
We're still in Essex for this story, and 4 new boys have risen from the ashes of what happened almost 20 years ago. But these boys were a different breed.
You're fucking lemon. I tell you what did I say? What fucking say to you? No violence. Right, what happened? No violence.
My gun was there, he stood up, bang. Bang my gun, what am I meant to do?
Listen to me, right? You steal someone else's money, they don't give a fuck, they're insured.
Fucking what?
You start throwing your weight around, they can be all over us, you plum.
What, say it one person?
Yes,
What's
yes, it's always you.
Boys, what happened?
No, I wasn't going to do it.
you
No,
gonna come
because
at me?
it's my fucking
Boys,
money.
I'm gonna do it.
Just tell me what happened.
Fuck off,
Shut up, shut up.
Boys, we just got fucking rich.
The boys realized that money buys you a great deal of things.
So they robbed banks?
One bank, one time.
I don't understand it.
They needed start-up capital for their business. Before you demonize them, let me tell you about them. Then you might understand why they did what they did. Neil was unpredictable. He wasn't to be crossed by anyone. He could only ever be controlled by his brother Mike. Mike was the ringleader of the New Essex boys. He was charming, ruthless, and very dangerous. Nowadays, you could get hired by mixing a bunch of shit you could buy over the counter. All you needed was a good cook, and that was Chalky. He could make you a bomb from the household cleaning aisle of a supermarket, but soon realised there was more money in Class A drugs than there was in blowing up his old school, so chose the career with better pay. John was the ladies' man, so he thought, not as ruthless as Michael knew, but one hell of a con man if the situation called for it. So the 3 brothers had everything they needed, including an in-house chemist, meaning they didn't have to worry about making supply runs to Holland or anywhere they could get pinched in transit. Everything they sold was 100% made in England. In the 90s, the original Essex boys had it all wrong. Pat Tate, Tony Tucker and Craig Rolfe were fearless, which gave them power, but they were reckless too, which made them vulnerable. The boys had an uncanny memory for people and faces. Being a natural fraudster, Mike could be relied upon to remember everyone and track them down if ever needed. People had an image of drug dealers and what they looked like. These girls threw that out the window. Seduction was part of the allure of the new product that the boys had developed. They sold a lifestyle that people wanted to buy into.
let's do a fucking round of shots.
Yes! Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, cheers. Lovely.
Boys, keep it down a bit, you're getting kicked out.
Fuck off, Grandad, will ya?
What did you say?
He said that if you want a bit of this fucking pussy, then you're probably going to have to pay for it.
There used to be a code round here where young boys would know to respect someone they didn't know.
Oh.
Because for all they knew, that older guy could be someone very dangerous. Yeah, but I wouldn't expect young boys to know old rules till they'd be taught a lesson.
It's pretty fucking stupid for you to think that young boys follow old rules when it's much more fucking fun to play by our fucking own!
Yeah, come on.
Yes, officer.
You reported an assault?
Yes. This horrible little lurch-looking cunt just fucking punched my mate in the face. Here you cunt! Yeah, come on, let's fucking
He walks, is it? I remember your fucking name!
The new boys didn't want to fight every fucker in the world, only the ones worth fighting. And the police made for okayish bodyguards. You just had to know the score. They were the new breed of criminal. They had lawyers, accountants, offshore bank accounts. They loved going to court, but they were the ones pressing charges. All the police could do was watch.
Steve, 2 beers, bruv, yeah? Nice. I should get back out there, mate.
What? Come on, Dave, don't be such a fucking idiot. Here, just stay for one, huh? Thanks.
I'll stay for one. That's my boy. Don't use the word cunt. What? Don't call him a cunt. It looks as if he's trying to incite violence. Fuck.
Oi, Neil! Yeah. Listen to this, bruv. Apparently calling someone a cunt, so we're trying to incite violence.
Yeah, it's only right.
What can we call him then? Huh? How about, swat?
Wanker.
I don't know. Arsehole.
Prick.
Muppet.
Nonce.
Slag.
Lax.
Or how about we call him nonce, bacon, grass, informer, dirty little pig, cunt!
Look at his fucking face. Look at his face.
Hey, don't get me wrong. They lived the lifestyle they wanted to. They enjoyed their work. They loved their reputation and rested safe in the knowledge of their rights and that money and drugs can buy you anything, anywhere. Although Chalky wasn't their brother, they treated him like one of the family and looked after him. Although he didn't do any of the business running, he was liable to snort more of their product if they didn't keep an eye on him.
Hello, mate. I need a little pick-me-up.
Right, so shall I follow you?
Yeah, you do.
Here you go, brother. I'm a diabetic myself, so I've always got a little sugar treat.
I'll see you again soon.
Whoa, whoa. Not that kind of boy. Right, sweetheart.
Hello, darling.
The fuck was that prick?
Mate, no. I just want to apologise for my brother, all right? Go on. He's a bit of a hothead sometimes, I apologise.
You're not fucking kidding. It's a good job that cobber was there, I'll tell you. Because it was gonna kick off.
I knew you weren't.
I weren't fucking having none of it, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what, hold on a minute.
Anyone that ever messed with the boys came unstuck at some point. And this was the part that Neil enjoyed the most. He would have killed anyone that messed with any of the brothers. No one was in doubt of that.
Sounds like quite a business. Must have taken some planning, yeah?
The boys were good at what they were doing. There was no loose ends. They had everything worked out in detail to make them millions.
Should have quit while they were ahead, then.
Maybe. But, as I said, the boys were starting to get noticed, and you can't make the kind of money that they were making without ruffling a few feathers. And the old firm didn't give up their earnings very easily to anyone, ever.
I got your message. So it's not coke, it's not grass.
Mama.
Mama.
Meow meow.
What the fuck is meow meow?
Something newish. It's good.
What? So where do they get it from? Holland? Fucking Colombia?
Nah. It's something they're making up for themselves locally.
What?
Yeah, they got themselves a chemist. All the ingredients you can get from over the counter. But there's a specific way of making this.
So these little cunts are in on my turf, and they're not taking the same risks as me. Bribing customs, arranging airdrops, running speedboats through fucking Rotterdam in the middle of the night. They're making it in their own fucking bedrooms. But there's a fee to pay here, you get me? They what?
Well, they don't take too kindly to authority.
Well, we'll see about that. If they want to continue working in my county. Oh, fuck that. If they want to carry on living, then they're going to have to start paying percentages. And if they're as good as they say they are, they'll be working for me.
Fuck off, John.
We fuck off, John.
Fucking heard me.
What, so this is a wise move, yeah? Why don't we stop for a second and have
Let's
a bit of a
fuck them now, John. Find her home address, find her fella's work address, and find her fucking kid's school address as well, eh? 5 minutes online, I'll guarantee we'll have everything about her.
Yeah, good idea there, Neil. Let's start a war, shall we? Listen, these boys have been around a long time for a reason.
Yeah, because we weren't here before, was we? It's our turn now.
Maybe they'll take a deal.
Fuck that! Off. Why the fuck are we going to give them something for nothing?
So we could just deal in peace, man.
How about so they don't kill us?
Or they're not gonna fucking kill us, so stop fucking saying that shit!
Really? Yeah? Hang on a minute. Cassie, get here.
Oh,
put yourself down.
Off.
Come on, chop chop. Come on, I'm not waiting. Get a move on. Right, go and tell them what you told me. Go on. Well, come on.
They're going to kill you.
What? Cassie, what exactly did they say?
They are going to kill you.
And secondly, why the fuck are your tits out?
Because John has hit my clothes.
The rash put you off, did it, darling?
Oh, has it gone on red raw again?
Shut up, shut up, shut the fuck up, shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Cassie, you entertain some of the old boys, yeah? Can you get them a message?
Depends.
Okay, 1 week's free gear. John will give you your clothes back, and you don't have to nosh off his little cauliflower cock.
That sounds amazing.
Excellent. Now get the fuck upstairs and put some fucking clothes on.
So, what are we going to do?
Something unfucking predictable. Uh-huh. Here to see Reggie Nicholson?
Yes, just follow me. There we go, then. Wait here.
Hello. Mike.
Impress you can make it, boys.
Let's have a few drinks on us, and then we'll talk a bit of business, yeah?
Sure.
Nice place. Yours?
No, I just use it to entertain friends and clients. Me and management, we have a little understanding. I insure them against people misbehaving, breaking furniture, that kind of stuff.
Must be quite lucrative.
Yeah, businesses are willing to pay a premium.
Champagne?
Thank you. Oh, dear, look. She ain't bought enough glasses. You couldn't do us a favour and get these young boys a drink? Coke? Or maybe you'd like a lemonade?
Look, Chalky, go and get us a few beers, yeah?
Yeah, sweet.
So, Dexter tells me you're dealing another drug, a new drug.
Does he?
Do you boys know who I am?
Yes, of course we know who you are, all right? We didn't just a week ago. We're new, still learning the ropes. I mean, obviously we know now that you're people we do well to keep on side.
So what's the product?
It's called Meow Meow, all right? It's clean. No need to cut it, no hangover, no contamination. And best of all, you can get all the ingredients at any chemist right over the counter. All you need is a recipe. There, we stuck a cookbook on there for you.
Well, let's get you some champagne then, eh?
I like it. Thank you very much. Now you're talking my language.
Look what I found.
Good evening. Please sit down.
Yeah, nice one, bro. Nice one. Cheers. Oh, yeah, look, is there somewhere we can go a little bit more quiet and talk business?
Here, love, is upstairs free?
Yes, of course.
Bring some drinks up for me.
Yes. Excuse me.
Dexter, should we have a little chat in the VIP room?
Say it again.
You know, that's the lady boy, don't you? Move your leg. That's about right.
That's a good lady boy at that, I'll tell you that much.
Mine's a Coke.
Mine's a lemonade. Maybe you prefer fucking lemonade. Boys. Who's a fucking boy now? You're yesterday's news, you fucking cunt! You're one food! You cunt! You cunt!
Hey!
You fucking cunt!
Come here! Ah! Yeah? You okay? You okay now?
Sweet. Fucking sweet.
Oh, shit, boys. I didn't prepare for it to fucking look like this.
Fuck off! It was them or us!
Just hold it together. Listen, Cassie's upstairs looking after the bouncers. Bags out the back. Let's go.
The boys were ruthless and efficient. They understood it was survival of the fittest. There was no point in making enemies everywhere. Better to just eliminate any threat that emerged as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Well, the bodies were never found, right? And there was a rumour that they'd skipped the country because
The boys put that rumour around so that people like you wouldn't think it was murder.
So where are the bodies?
Do you know how hard it is to have someone declared dead when there's no remains left? Eh? 20 years ago, 3 bodies put me in jail for something I had nothing to do with. I hated the original Essex boys as much as anyone, but if you were looking for murder suspects, it was a bit of a joke. The whole country had an axe to grind with them. If it had been me that had done it, I would have made sure that no one ever found the bodies. I would have cleaned up the mess. No evidence left to point a finger at me, and better still, make it difficult to even declare them dead. But the boys went one better than that. Whilst it's difficult to declare someone dead when there's no body, it's harder still if you leave an electronic trail saying they are alive and living it up somewhere else. These boys were savvy to what the police can track these days. Neil took all the mobiles from Nicholson and Faraday and gave them to his cousin Billy, who then drove east, stopping every now and then to turn their phones on so they'd connect to a nearby mast. He sent a message to friends and associates saying things like, "I've got to lie low, I'm skipping the country." This way, when the police tried to trace their mobiles, they'd see a clear pattern leading out of Essex and up to the port at Lowestoft. Billy left his own phone on at home while he made the trip, and the boys made several calls from it to corroborate his alibi. The car was a Ringer with cloned plates in case he went through any number plate recognition cameras. He took the phones all the way to Holland, let them connect to the Dutch phone company, and then threw them in the water. These boys like to be prepared for anything. Mike had a long-standing lease on an old industrial property for times they needed to dispose of things. Long gone are the days of burying someone in Epping Forest. The boys incinerated the bodies. There was nothing and no one to challenge the story that they'd set up. As far as the police investigation was concerned, their strongest lead was these guys arriving in Holland. But while the police were having to cool their heels, the disappearance of Reggie Nicholson had been noticed. The boys didn't fully appreciate how entrenched in so many different operations Reggie was. The moment she disappeared, ripples were created, and those ripples have now got the attention of some very interested parties.
What? Surely they must have known that someone would realise they were missing.
No. Pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers go missing all the time. The only people that are interested really and take notice are the police. And they're just as happy that they might have moved on somewhere else, become someone else's problem. No. Only someone with a very keen mind might be able to read between the lines. And that's where D.I. Taylor comes into the story. He'd been watching the boys for some time, almost to an obsessive level. He'd spent months building a case against the four boys, but what he was doing felt way beyond the call of duty. Some people believed he had a vendetta against the boys, but vendettas are what schoolgirls do. Real men bide their time. They watch and they wait. Every detail is important to them. He knew the boys were connected to the disappearances of Reggie and Dexter. He just didn't know how. He decided to look his enemy in the eye for the first time by bringing them in, testing how close they were, almost looking for a weak point in their armor. But the boys were well prepped to handle any regular police grilling.
So you're at home?
Yeah.
I killed lots of people. Tell me everything.
It's in the game. I mean, I died too. It happens a lot in Call of Duty.
Oh, mate, it is a blinding game. You should give it a go, make you feel more like a man.
Why didn't anyone else see you playing the game?
No comment, you pig cunt. Honestly, mate, I can't even tell you nothing. I was high as a kite.
At home?
No comment, you pig cunt. Nah, on cloud fucking 9, it was amazing.
And what about later that night?
I had some sex. Wonderful.
And I could barely walk, let alone do anything else.
I'm completely unrelated now. How's your sister doing?
Look, I know my rights, Detective. You have no probable cause. So right now, I think I'd like to take that phone call, which I'll be making to the Samaritans.
That's an American thing.
Samaritans?
The one phone call thing.
But the Samaritans are still here, right?
I don't care if you know your fucking rights. I just want to know what I need to know.
No comment, you pig cunt.
How long are you going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again?
Okay, I'll tell you everything.
Really?
Fuck you, you pig cunt.
Guys, I'm peckish. Like tuna, extra mayo, maybe?
There's no food until the interview is finished.
What about a cup of tea?
I'd murder a fucking rosé right now. I don't know about anybody else, but...
Fuck you, and you pair of pig cunts.
What about ham and pickle?
Coffee?
Bit of steak, I don't know, something. I mean, I could be in my fucking most favourite restaurant tonight eating, but I'm sat here with you two pair of fucking mugs. So, I don't know, come on, boys.
Lemonade? Can of Coke?
No. chicken and avocado, cheese and ham. I tell you what, can you do a BLT? Hold the T and the L, is that all right?
No fucking sandwiches.
Maybe you could, you know, go the extra mile, import me a can of root beer from America.
No drinks either.
I wouldn't have you in my house with half an euro drink, you know.
The CCTV shows that you didn't leave the club by the front door.
All right. You got me. I climbed out of a window.
Why would you climb out of a window?
Because I was running back and forward between 2 dates in 2 different places. I had to change costume into a Scottish nanny. At one point, dear, I completely forgot about my enormous fake breasts.
No more games.
Well, yeah, see, what happened is I kind of mistook the fire escape for the toilet, stumbled out, ended up in the alleyway. To be honest, though, did pretty much smell like a toilet. Piss everywhere.
No comment, you pig cunt.
Please stop saying that!
Is that what you're gonna be sounding like later?
Which one of you is Big Spoon? Which one of you is Little Spoon?
Fucking faggots, man.
Fuck you, you pig cunt.
You need to release them. Their legal team has threatened to go to the CPS unless we start a reasonable line of questioning based on some evidence.
I know it's them.
If you can't prove it's them, it means very little.
Why is there no aspirin in the jungle? Because the paracetamol. Can someone put that on my Twitter? Please. And if you follow me, I fucking promise I will follow you.
Sir, it's me time. You have to charge him or let him go.
Go on then, fuck him off.
Right, thank you, everyone. Now let's get right down to business. What you are looking at here are the drug dealers of the 21st century, the Essex boys of the future, the next generation of Essex boys. They're dangerous, ruthless, clever, and more prepared than any gang we've ever encountered before, and better equipped than any modern police force. These guys are tech-savvy and know our law. The criminals of our parents' generation had guys with baseball bats on speed dial. These guys call their lawyers. Mike seems to take charge amongst the group and steers their actions. This one, Neil, very volatile, has a habit of stabbing first and asking questions later. This one, John, has been linked to all sorts of white-collar fraud schemes, and the chemist of the group is one Jason Chalk, known to all and sundry as Chalky. We need to do whatever it takes to take these guys down, but whatever happens, we must stay within the law. We don't want any kind of fuck-up that a brief could hit us with later. Graduating to murder is a big step for these lads, and we want some proof. What the CPS has authorised is a surveillance operation, and I want units in position within the hour, and Detective Taylor will take point on this. Just so you are aware, this is not a drugs operation. But this operation is all about gathering evidence and an investigation for persons missing, presumed by us, dead.
How long have we got?
Standard 14-day operation. After that, we've either got enough evidence to raid or we pull out safely.
The Catholic method.
Now, these guys know our methods. They know the equipment we use, and I have for some time now suspected that they have 1 or 2 members of our force in their pocket by means of bribery and blackmail coercion. So there is a possibility that no matter how good we are, no matter how subtle our approach, they might know that we are there.
So, we're going to take 2 weeks off.
What? Why?
Because Detective Inspector Taylor wants to observe our operation, so we're going to let him.
It's going to be a bit hard to cook with the feds watching, though.
Yeah, but you're not gonna cook, are you, Chalky? Not for the next 14 days.
Excuse me, if we don't cook, we don't sell?
If we don't sell, we don't earn.
If we don't earn, well, that's a bit shit, isn't it?
We can afford to take 2 weeks off. And anyway, we've worked hard. We deserve a break. Observe that, cunt.
What did they say?
No, we don't do sad meals, just Happy Meals.
They were good at watching and waiting. But even after one night of solid partying, there was still no evidence.
And that must have pissed off Charlie.
You could say that.
Anything?
They went to bed an hour ago.
No, anything interesting?
Well, there's these.
Lovely. Anything else?
They made a few phone calls on their mobiles.
Listen.
Oh, you don't need to hear them, sir.
Let's listen.
Okay, yes, sir.
Hello? Hello, can I speak to a Mr. Meoff, please? Sure thing. What's his first name? Jack. 1 second. Is there Jack Meoff here, guys? Hello, can I speak to Phil and Drew, please?
There's a lot of Phils and Drews here, mate. What's their surnames?
Their surnames are McCracken and Cock, and Drew's middle's initials P.
So that's Phil McCracken and Drew Peacock. Phil McCracken and Drew Peacock? Girls? Phil McCracken, do you...
Fuck's sake. What the fuck is this?
Pizza.
Please, for the love of God, please tell me you did not order a pizza to the van in the middle of a surveillance operation.
No, sir.
Hello, Pizza.
Mate, can I order 1 pepperoni and 1 vegetarian deluxe, both large, and a bottle of Diet Coke?
Comes to 2440. Delivery or collection?
Delivery, please. But I'd like to be delivered to the camper van at the end of my street. Oh, and that reminds me, on the pepperoni, can you add a load of bacon?
Those little shits are laughing at us.
Make sure you guys in the van save some for Detective Taylor. Wanker, gay, pig, cunt. Taylor, Gaylord, Detective Gaylord.
Fucked. We're gonna get rid of the last thing we do.
still get us on, yeah?
Seriously.
Morning.
Where the fuck's the fire extinguisher?
What are you fucking doing? What are you...
Jesus, what the fuck? Fire extinguisher! Morning!
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Right. Guys. Right, boys. Mobile phones. Outbounds, yeah? For the rest of their duration of visit. Okay? End of. Yeah? Now let's clear the fuck up. Come on, get up. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, up we go. Come on, up we go. Thanks very much. Come on, up.
Relax, just a minute.
Come on, up we go.
That morning, Mike woke thinking he probably should take it all a little more seriously. He'd seen the determination in D.I. Taylor's eyes, and he was right too, because D.I. Charlie Taylor was about to take a new direction in the investigation.
See anything you like?
Not anymore.
That one seems quite nice.
I don't think it's your color. You're more blue, aren't you?
Hold up, oi, hold on.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I was out taking a walk, but seeing as though I bumped into you, it seemed rather churlish not to say hello. Seeing as though we've got so many common friends.
Have you been looking me up on Facebook?
No, but you are on my persons of interest list.
I'm bored now.
Right, let's stop fucking about, shall we? I know you got the inside scoop on these guys. Yeah, I've seen you with them. Which one are you fucking this week? Tell me something. Did I have like a rota for you, or are you on call like a doctor?
Charlie tried everything to get Cassie to talk. Everything, from the incentive of police protection, witness relocation, even cash to fuck off altogether. But Cassie looked at him with a sense of pity, as if he thought she'd turn for him. She eventually made her point clear. 2 weeks in, and taking the piss out of the police was getting a little boring. Taylor stepping over the line by trying to get Cassie also had Mike concerned. They were also concerned Taylor had seized their passports pending further investigation. They needed to play by police tactics.
It's a nice office you got here, mate. You must be doing all right.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's absolutely criminal what we can charge for all this.
I assume you can do us a deal, as usual.
Well, I'll have to invoice you on an hourly basis.
Right. Well, we've got this fucking copper sniffing around like a fucking fly around shit, starting to do my fucking tits in. Anyway, he's done some surveillance, but we've given him nothing. We'd like his wings clipped a little, by the official channels. Here's a couple of pictures of the guy, and a little bit of stuff for you. That's that one with the mole again. Hello, moly, moly, mole.
Apparently his farts smell like battery acid, according to Beardy over here, and he's going to, I quote, plug his arsehole up with his head if he doesn't stop letting it rip in the van.
All right, here we go. I'm on their Wi-Fi.
Oh, good lad. All right, see if you can access anything on us.
All right, let me check. Here we go. Oh no, I don't like these photos, man. They're framed up all wrong. The white balance is shit.
Give it here. Let's give them some filth.
Type in monkey rapes frog.
Yeah. Violence. Yeah. Let's go.
Here we go.
Fuck me.
What the?
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Really nice.
oh yeah. Oh, you're so big.
Get it
Oh.
off. Where are you going? What the fuck is going on?
Oh,
Whoa.
oh yeah.
What did you do?
Come on.
What did you touch? Yeah, I need the tech guys. IT down here now.
So, Charlie, it's been 14 days. What have the surveillance efforts yielded? Do we have enough for a warrant to search the property?
No, sir.
Do we have enough to detain the men off the property?
No, sir.
Then what do we have to go on?
Nothing, sir.
I'm sorry?
We have nothing, sir.
That's not exactly true, is it? In 14 days, one of the members of the team has got piles. Another has got computer viruses, numerous computer viruses on the van's computer systems. And several people have put on weight from all the food deliveries your suspects have delivered to the van. It's been quite an eventful 2 weeks, hasn't it? Apart from actually gathering any evidence, for that it's been a complete and utter fucking waste of time, hasn't it? Now, I suggest you drop whatever vendetta it is you have against these shits and get back to making arrests.
Yes, sir.
You're off the case. Detective Taylor? They'll come unstuck in the end. People like that always do.
So basically, you and the boys can go back to work now. Top brass, scared of making a wrongful arrest and getting upheld, and they've got pensions and promotions to keep safe.
It's been nice. You had all this time off from work?
Yeah, time off's nice. Money's nice of them.
Money isn't everything.
It's easy for you to say. Your parents are loaded.
They're not that rich.
Sorry, which one of their tax havens are they staying in?
Switzerland. What's a skiing holiday?
Yeah, it's a 3-month skiing holiday. 2 weeks off's all I need.
Yeah, well, if you work for yourself, you could have all the time off you need.
Don't start this again.
Yeah, but you're the one who makes this stuff.
Look, we're a team, right? I neither need nor want to strike out on my own. As long as we're all together and they watch my back, nothing bad's gonna happen. Strength in numbers.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry. I'll keep you in the lifestyle you're accustomed to. Which reminds me, I do need to go to the pharmacy before it closes. But let's have a proper drink first.
Taylor, this is a friendly reminder to stay away from those guys. I don't want you pursuing any kind of personal investigation.
After being told to leave it alone, Charlie had to make a decision. Now he wasn't able to legally watch them, and he was getting more and more concerned as time was running out. And now he wasn't the only person looking for them.
Who the fuck are you?
I need some information.
And?
I need to know how to find some of your clients.
Client information is strictly
Before you waste any more breath, because you're going to need that later, let me start by telling you this. You're going to tell me what I need to know. The only thing that's open to change is how many of your bones I'm going to snap before you tell me. Now, how do I find the Essex boys?
Look. Where do I find the Essex boys?
No, I don't like it. He should have been back now.
He's probably gone somewhere else because they didn't have what he wanted or something. Or he stopped for a drink. Or he shot himself and had stopped and burned his fucking underwear.
He might have been picked up.
Nah, he hasn't been picked up. Taylor's not fucking stupid enough to take one of us in after the shit we got him into.
Yeah, but he's got all that stuff on him.
All that stuff that he legally bought from the chemist. What are they going to do to him exactly with that, huh? Ah, he's just a little late. John, try his mobile.
Try it again, John. Come on.
Come on, Jorgie.
Just pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Bruv, it's just ringing out.
Fuck's sake.
Please tell me that that's him. That's got to be him.
Schultz.
Cassie. Cass.
Hey, is Chucky with you?
No, he's not. Why'd you ask?
Well, his car parked with the keys on it.
Oh, fuck off. Something's not right. I think he's in trouble. Oh, I'm cool.
Bollocks!
No need to panic. Can we track his mobile?
Yes, we can. We can use that Find My Phone app, Johnny.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yes. Come on, get on it.
Right.
What's it saying?
Well, according to this, he's at Chantel's. At least he's not moving. Let's go.
Right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So you're the chemist. You must be quite valuable to these boys. I can't imagine they can make your stuff like you do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course you don't.
Look, you've got the wrong guy, all right?
Well, we'll see, won't we? Now, does the name Nicholson mean anything to you?
I can't say that it does, man.
Well, it just so happens to be the name of a lady I know called Reggie, who disappeared last week with some of her business associates.
Look, man, I didn't know.
And it happens to be my name, too. She was my sister, and now I'm going to ask you, what you and your friends have done with her, and where she is now.
I don't know anything, man. I don't know anything. Oh, fuck, what are you doing? Oh, fuck.
It's like you're drowning, isn't it? Your brain genuinely feels like you're actually drowning. Yeah, really gets the blood pumping. Sorry, I can't hear you anymore. What?
No, I'll tell you. All right.
So tell me about Reggie.
Look, man, look. She wanted to go on our trade, all right? She asked us to lay down. She invited us to the club,
and
they killed her, man.
You killed her?
No. It wasn't me, all right? It was them. Neil, mostly. But I was on the dance floor, man. I've got witnesses.
Where is she?
What, the witnesses?
My sister! Where did you bury her?
Look, man, she's not exactly buried, okay? She's more like ash, man.
What did you do to her?
Look, all right, Mike said that we had to dispose of the bodies, you know? We had to cover our tracks, or there'd be a murder charge against all of us.
So what did you do?
put her in the furnace and burn her. I'm sorry. No, please. It's not, Bob, I'll cook for you, all right? I can make you a lot of money real quick.
Yeah, but it's not all about money, is it, though, Sonny?
Shut up!
Some things run a little deeper. But not as deep as this pool.
Come on, get Mike, we've got to go.
We need to get him out of there.
What difference is it going to do? He's dead.
What if that was me who was in there?
Listen, you're my brother, all right? He's not. We've got to go. Come on. Come on.
Sorry, Chalky.
Fucking years old.
Fucking fuck! You fucking stupid bunch of cunts! I'm fucking kidding me to fucking do that!
Must have been Taylor, John.
No, I don't think he's got that fucking
bollocks, Mike. The pigs were like this 20 years ago and they like it today. Yeah, they've got their public smiley face, but ultimately they're a firm like no other.
No, the police these days ain't like that.
Made him look like a cunt, Mike. Now he's trying to fucking get his own back.
Yeah, but they don't take it fucking personal. This is somebody else. This is someone we've pissed off.
Yeah, well, we're gonna fucking find out who it is.
Yeah, we will. Come on, let's get back to the...
Are you fucking mad? We're going back and we're fucking tooling up now.
John, we've got tonight's fucking stash in the car. If we don't get that back to the girls, then they don't make any fucking sales. If we don't make any sales, we don't make any fucking money. Yeah? We don't make any money, we're fucked.
You're right. We need to make as much money as possible now until we can sort
until
something
we can
out.
fucking what, Neil? Eh? Until fucking what, Neil?
Until we find another chemist.
Oh, come on, man.
Until we find someone to replace Chalky.
Fuck's sake. I start talking about fucking replacing him.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. He's a fucking cog in a supply chain, yeah? And someone's broken that fucking cog, and we need to replace it. If we don't make any product, we don't make any money. Yeah? Unless you can cook. Can you cook?
No.
I mean proper cook, like Chalky could cook, like really fucking good shit that got you really high. No, I can't fucking cook. Can you cook, Neil?
Can't even make beans on toast, you know that.
Can't even make fucking beans on toast. All right, so listen. This is what I suggest that we do. I say we sell everything we got left. And then we find ourselves a new chef. Yeah? Yeah? Come here.
The boys made one last drop of all they had left to the club girls to shift and net as much cash as they could. They had a feeling that getting away was starting to become a priority, but Taylor still had their passports and new ones would cost.
Is that who I think it is? Jason Chalky Chalk, otherwise known as the Chemist. Possibly has left.
Yeah, all right, Columbo. A simple confirmation of his name will suffice. I already know his backstory.
Suit yourself.
It's got to be the copper.
It could be one of a number of people. God knows how many cunts we've pissed off making this stuff. Fuck, I bet there's people who've even seen their businesses fucked. Or all their profits gone fucking straight out the window.
Either way, someone's coming for us.
I fucking hope so.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, don't you? Come on, Ed.
Here, Mike. Your girlfriend's here, mate.
The fuck do you want?
Maybe he wants another CPS complaint.
Fucking bullet in the brain.
Maybe I want to catch whoever took your mate Chalky.
Don't you fucking say his name like he means something to you. A week ago, you would have strung him up whatever charge you could invent.
A week ago, you boys were the most dangerous thing in this town. Now, he is. You recognise him?
No. Who is he? Give us a name.
We don't know. I was hoping his face may trigger a motive in one of you. And I wasn't about to give you a name and address. And I wouldn't be here if I fucking knew it, would I?
Don't get fucking smart with me, pig.
Neil.
What? These cunts just happen to be the lesser of two evils.
Hi.
So you tell me then, what have we all suddenly got in common?
We all want to get rid of this guy. Then we can get you back to peddling drugs, whilst I wait for you to inevitably fuck up at some stage. But for now, you may be a target, and I can get you police protection.
Fuck that. Might as well paint a fucking target on our backs.
Yeah, sorry, no.
OK, I'll get your passports back.
What?
You heard. I'll get your passports back, and I'll help you split the country tomorrow night. Lay low until it all blows over, or until we catch him.
Why?
Because I don't need another dead body, and I don't need your three corpses, especially as you filled in a CPC report like a week ago. You know, that's not going to look very good, is it?
So you'll help us get our passports back?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Book some flights, and I'll be back at 8 p.m. Don't let anyone know you're leaving. And I'll set this place up as bait so we can catch him.
Fine.
Why are we trusting this cunt?
You could at least wait until I left.
Why are we trusting this cunt?
So the police helped them skip the country?
Are you going to let me tell you? Or are you going to make the whole thing up yourself?
Sorry. Sorry.
The boys reluctantly agreed to Charlie's plan, and after trashing their flat and burning anything that could get them into more trouble later, they packed lightly for a long trip away. D.I. Taylor was helping them skip the country, and whilst they didn't really understand why, they didn't care as long as they had a way out at this point. The police never helped anyone. It's just people doing what people think is the best thing to do. Organisations are just something that they put on the letterhead of paper.
Charlie was a detective.
No. Charlie was a great deal of things. consider for a moment what actually happened back in 1995, the truth is that only 6 people really know what happened. 3 of them are dead. 2 did the shooting, which left just one man that saw it all happen, Ronnie Walsh. And for some reason that no one but Ronnie Walsh can answer, they let him go. Why? He was surely a witness to the whole thing. That's bothered me every day from that day to this. And I'm not a detective or a journalist, but when things don't add up, it usually means you're missing a very important piece to the puzzle.
Don't you push it back! Come on, then! No! Fuck!
Why have we stopped here?
Relax. You know what? I can't drop you at the front door of the airport just before you clowns decide to skip the country. How's that going to look to anyone on my side?
Right, so what now then?
You can walk into the airport from here. It won't take you long. Just follow the road round to the foot entrance.
Sorry, the foot entrance?
Yeah. Now, come on, I've done my bit. Tell me what happened to Reggie Nicholson and Dexter Faraday.
How fucking far is it?
Look, Mike, we had a deal. I'm not going to drive this far and back out now. I've done my bit, you do yours.
There's no bodies.
What, you killed them?
Yes. What are we supposed to fucking do? It was them or us?
I've no complaints. 2 less drug dealers in my town is no problem at all, but I do not need 2 bodies cropping up.
They won't.
We incinerated them, there's no choice.
Their phones and their personal effects got ditched and all.
Is that it?
It was them or us. What more do you fucking want?
I want to know why.
Why? Fuck why. Those cunts were gonna do us, so we made a preemptive strike on them. What's the big fucking deal? Essex is no stranger to a few cunts getting killed and no one left to explain everything.
Just repeating itself, was it? Huh?
You what?
Whoa! Whoa! Fuck! Neil! Neil, bro! What the fuck are you doing, you cunt? Fucking hell! You fuck, Neil, bro! What the fuck are you doing, you cunt?
Chandler!
Fuck, you fucking you cunt! We had a fucking deal!
People don't make deals with the Walsh family! Your father had a deal to take 3 men to a field for a drugs deal. He watched 3 people be killed in cold blood, and the killers just let him be.
That was 20 fucking years ago!
2 people went to jail that your shit cunt of a father could have stopped. But I think he had another deal with somebody else.
You fucking got my fucking brother!
Shut up and be a man for fuck's sake!
So what do we do now, you fucking cunt?
I've come to settle a bill. A debt's got to be paid. And I think these numbers work out perfectly.
Fuck me, it's a fucking cunt that killed Cook. Shit, come on, get up, Fuck! Fucking You blonde cunt! Who the fuck are you? I don't even fucking know you! Fucking finish you, cunt! Fucking go on in there! Fucking move me, you soppy bollocks! Wait for the cunt! Wait for him while we go! Fuck you! You big cunt! Fucking out now!
How do you know all this?
George! We're finished here. Nice meeting you, Mr. Journalist.
Tell your old man I said hello.
Some things you see when you're young get burned into your memory. They mold you into the person you will become. You don't even realize it's happened.